Good morning, everyone. Today I am honored to introduce the Dean of the College of Science, who's here to deliver the annual State of the College Address. Dr. Sally C. Morton came to Virginia Tech more than 2 years ago, joining us from the University of Pittsburgh, where she was chair of the Biostatistics Department. Previously, she was Vice President of Statistics and Epidemiology at RTI International. She has also served as head of RAND Corporation Statistics Group. Dr. Morton is past president and fellow of the American Statistical Association. Please help me welcome Dean Sally C. Morton for her third State of the College address for the Virginia Tech College of Science.
Well, good morning. I have spent a lot of time in California, and actually my little brother was a firefighter in the Sequoia National Forest. And if you've ever been there, among those really monumental trees, and if you're slightly off the beaten path, a silence surrounds you, and there's a beauty in that silence. And like those trees, there's a beauty in science, how it builds upon itself, themes merging together. That is science. Now, I know you know the eureka moments in science are really few and far between. They come, though, with patience and persistence. Now, we talk a lot at Virginia Tech about transdisciplinary research, the melding together of different disciplines to solve the complex problems we face today. And I'll talk about that today. It's important. But I want you to understand fundamental science is essential. If our foundation is not solid, what we build upon it will fail. Our partners in engineering and in natural resources and agriculture and all the colleges and institutes at Virginia Tech, as well as our partners across the world, they rely on our fundamental scientific advances. Their work rests upon it and is built upon those advances. And there's a majesty in every single scientific discipline, in each tree of fundamental science. So let me welcome you to the third annual State of the Virginia Tech College of Science. I'm delighted that you've joined me today in the Holtzman Alumni Center, and welcome to those of you who are joining us via live stream from here in Blacksburg or in Roanoke and the National Capital Region, wherever you are. I'm delighted you're here with us today. So I began today with the importance of fundamental science because I think there are those who hear the discussion of new transdisciplinary degrees, destination areas, and they wonder, is there a place for them? Absolutely. This is your science. It's your economics and your psychology, your biological sciences, chemistry, physics, and geosciences, your statistics, and your mathematics. You are the bedrock of our college and of science at Virginia Tech. The essential work of our 8 college departments has made it possible for us to create the Academy of Integrated Science. And our School of Neuroscience relies on its students' deep understanding of traditional scientific disciplines in order to develop an expansive understanding of the nervous system. I've been at Virginia Tech for just over 2 years, and I've been thinking about the future of the College of Science. When we work together toward a single goal, we can make incredible progress. Our vision in the College of Science is to produce science leaders who discover, create, inspire, and inform. And our mission is to use the most advanced scientific techniques and apply them to the complex problems we face today. If that sounds theoretical, it's not. What are some of the problems that you're working on and educating our students about? Climate change, opioid addiction, solar energy storage, government corruption, medical imaging, depression, gender bias, cancer, nuclear nonproliferation monitoring, endangered species, epilepsy, clean water. These are major societal issues, and everyone in the college, each of you, has an essential role in finding solutions. We are scientists in service to society. At Virginia Tech, science is inherently ut prosum. We are conducting science in service to the towns and cities, to the state and country, to the world that we live in. At Virginia Tech, our college also conducts university-wide outreach. We teach at least one course to 98.4% of all students who come to Tech. That's necessary, but it's also an opportunity. In this age of skepticism towards science, this is an opportunity to impart scientific literacy to all students. Throughout life, knowing how to use scientific principles is a critical skill. Our core values in the College of Science are excellence, discovery, and diversity. Diversity, inclusion, access, and opportunity is at our core. President Sands has established a university goal that 40% of our student body will be minority or first-generation students by 2022. That's important, and it's the right thing to do. Virginia Tech is a land-grant university. We should educate students who come from all the varied backgrounds and diverse walks of life among our state's residents. And it's important for science also. A team of scientists who are from a broad range of life experiences, men, women, different ethnicities, those who grew up in the suburbs, those who grew up in towns, in cities, on farms, they will see different problems to explore. The power of their differences, working together, will find better solutions. And we need every group represented at Virginia Tech. We also need them to be involved in science. And that's why I like to say diversity makes science strong. And at the College of Science, we're making progress. Of the 22 instructional faculty we hired last year, 8 are women and 4 are underrepresented minorities. Our entering class of students is also more diverse than previously. Now go back with me again to the forest. The tall, expansive trees all stand on their own, but what happens between them is critical. In between those trees, those foundational scientific disciplines, there's a whole organic world of activity. Think of the areas in between those trees and the small plants taking root as the transdisciplinary work. Experts from several disciplines, you, the members of the College of Science, collaborate with each other and across the university, and you tell us how the forest is evolving. When we talk about transdisciplinary research, integrated science, and education, we are talking about science taking place in those in-between spaces. Our college has made impressive progress. We're increasingly teaching students and conducting science in ways that mirrors how corporations, research institutions, and government agencies are leveraging science and seeking answers to major problems. For example, in our integrated science curriculum, we weave together biology, chemistry, math, and physics to help undergraduates see how the power of traditional disciplines grows exponentially when they're working together. We're pioneering a new world in undergraduate education. A nanomedicine major that began this fall is the first of its kind in the United States. It's hard to keep up with the Virginia Tech College of Science. The College of Science will also be home to the new Data and Decisions Destination Area Minor, which is part of the university-wide transdisciplinary effort to help all students learn to make data-driven decisions. We proposed a new bachelor's degree in behavioral decision sciences, which integrates our economics and psychology departments with our School of Neuroscience expertise. we've supported the new molecular and cellular biology graduate program that is a collaboration of biological sciences, neuroscience, and the colleges of agriculture, liberal arts, and veterinary medicine. We are considering how to expand our research and educational offerings in quantum information science and cyber analytics, particularly given the Commonwealth Cyber Initiative. All of these new academic programs fit nicely with the spirit of the 4 scientific themes that we established for our college 2 years ago: integrated science, data and decision sciences, including the adaptive brain, global change, and materials for health information and energy. They also fit with our spirit of collaboration across our college and with other colleges and institutes at Virginia Tech. And they also fit with our energy and commitment. We don't wait. When we see something we think could work better, we go out and we do it. To me, these are all amazing, cutting-edge ways that are transforming scientific education. Our graduates will be more relevant to businesses, produce better outcomes in their research, and have a greater impact on the world. Science leaders who discover, create, inspire, and inform. We need to ensure that our great programs are open to all students by increasing our access and opportunity to Virginia Tech, and we're doing so. Last year, we had the first recipients of the Luther and Alice Hamlet Undergraduate Research Fellowships. 31 undergraduate students received financial support and were paired with a faculty member to conduct research. Dr. Hamlet earned his biology degree in 1945 from Virginia Tech, and he went on to become a physician. He began his journey here at Virginia Tech, and he has generously ensured that others can begin their journeys here as well. We now also have the Jean D. Gibbons Fellowship for Graduate Students in Statistics. Dr. Gibbons was the second woman to receive her doctorate in statistics here at Virginia Tech, and she wanted to provide an opportunity for others to follow in her path. It's critical that we continue to build this very generous base of support. Diversity makes science strong. For faculty members, if we have the ability to recruit undergraduate and graduate students by offering scholarships, this broadens the types of students in your classes. It fills your lectures and labs with students who are ready to learn and succeed, and it enhances your research. And we fulfill our land-grant mission. All of the programs I've discussed so far are progress, the issues we are seeking to address, the support of our vision. None of that would be possible without you, the faculty and staff of the Virginia Tech College of Science. Whenever I speak to those outside of the college, I always talk about you, our people. When I talk with the university leadership, the board of visitors, the college's donors and friends. When Provost Cyril Clark says the College of Science shines, he is talking about you. Our college is its faculty and staff. I believe this and I support you. We have to make sure you have the intellectual, administrative, and physical environment you need to keep being successful. So here's what we're doing. To support the intellectual community of the college, we've established a work group focusing on the use of artificial intelligence and machine learning across the sciences. We have experts in these methodologies within our college and at the university. How can we learn from each other as the wealth of data continues to impact all of our sciences? We plan to have an introductory overview lecture this November, and more focused sessions will occur in the spring, including workshops on how to use artificial intelligence and machine learning tools, as well as talks in departmental seminar series and external speakers. And this is just one emerging idea in science. We will figure out what works this year, and we'll have an open call in the spring for future topics. What ideas do you have? We have clarified promotion expectations for tenure-track faculty, professors of practice, and collegiate faculty. These expectations are based on disciplinary norms, and I thank departments for their thorough work on this important issue. We need to assist our colleagues, especially early career faculty, with mentoring and support. To that end, we will have our college promotion and tenure workshop again this year, and we'll continue our very successful proposal training and writing work groups. Now, when we think about a person, there are many things that contribute to her success. It's whether she's confident about her knowledge, and it's also about the office and lab she works in. I know when we think about facilities in our college, we all immediately think of the buildings that are in need of renovation. I do not want to dismiss the large need we have in many physical spaces in our college. However, we should recognize the successes we have recently achieved. Davidson Hall, which houses some of the chemistry department, was overhauled with state-of-the-art laboratory space and a newly constructed 300-seat lecture hall. At the south end of the drill field, they are working every day on renovating Sandy Hall. This will be the new home of the School of Neuroscience. Both of these were complex and expensive projects. That's what it takes to bring nearly 100-year-old historic buildings, not just up to modern standards, but to leading-edge facilities. And we greatly appreciate the university's effort. Completion might be a few years off, but the College of Science is an active and strong partner with the Pamplin College of Business and the College of Engineering as the new Data and Decisions building is being planned, which will give us additional space. We are also integrally involved in the planning of the Global Systems Sciences building. I'm very aware that we have other science buildings that are in need of extensive renovations. The College of Science is not alone in this challenge here in Blacksburg. It's best to think of the work we need in terms of long, medium, and short-term projects. The university has a long-term master plan for the Blacksburg campus. The college is included in numerous ways in that plan. In addition, we have advocated for Davidson Hall to be placed on the state capital planning list. We're working with the departments in Daring and Hahn to help us prioritize renovations in collaboration with the provost and the facilities department. The provost has agreed to co-fund an architectural assessment of Daring. We are also advocating for university-wide approach to shared facilities. I'd like to thank all members of the college for your patience, your innovation, and your flexibility as we improve our facilities. With respect to implementing the university's new budget model, we will continue as we do now, allocating our resources in an open and transparent method and manner to further the vision of the college. The College of Science is a community of faculty, staff, and students in which the well-being of any one unit is critically dependent on the well-being of all units. I promise I will communicate openly and thoroughly regarding the decisions made. We will continue the Dean's Discovery Fund, which comes from the endowed Lei Nam Chang Dean's Chair, funded by our college roundtable. I began this program because I heard a consistent theme when I first came here of an unmet need for funding to kickstart new ideas. We funded 14 projects in just 2 years, all of which fit with our scientific themes. These projects have included research into cancer treatments, a neutrino detector, tumor evolution, modeling El Nino, treatments for sepsis, and fieldwork in Triassic fossils. Big topics. As further validation of the work we do in the college every single day, let's look at the National Science Foundation's Career Awards. The NSF calls these its most prestigious awards. They are given to early career faculty who excel at being both scholars and teachers, the academic leaders of the future. The bar is very high. College of Science faculty have earned 6 of these awards in the past 2 years. 3 each year, the most we've ever had in consecutive years. Congratulations. I could stand up here all day, and I would love to tell you how incredible the college is, how incredible all of you are. And this is independent validation. And I know that all faculty are aware of how important our staff is. Without these staff, we could not achieve our education, research, and outreach missions. To that end, this year, we established the College Outstanding Staff Award to recognize the excellence contribution that our staff make to their departments, the college, and the university. This year, we recognize 2 awardees, and we look forward to continuing to recognize and thank our staff each and every day. Thank you. Now, part of our mission at Virginia Tech, and certainly in the College of Science, is to spread the word about our work so that people can use what we do to improve their lives. That's the standard for a land-grant university, and at Virginia Tech, this outreach is embedded in all that we do. As I said at the beginning of the talk, science is inherently ut prosum. Sometimes it's easy to see how we extend ourselves into the communities around us. Our mobile autism clinic, which is a 31-foot Winnebago, outfitted to help diagnose children with autism spectrum disorder. Now imagine you're the parent of a child in southwest rural Virginia, and you wonder if your child has autism. The closest clinic is 3 to 4 hours away from you. How helpful the mobile autism clinic is to you and your family. At the Virginia Tech Science Festival, we reach thousands of school children and their families from across the Commonwealth. We bring them to Blacksburg for a day of immersive science. Our departments continually reach out to our community. Our Museum of Geosciences is open throughout the year, and our Department of Chemistry hosts a summer camp that shows school children that chemistry is everywhere, including in the making of ice cream. For the past 6 years, our summer nano camp has brought high school students to Blacksburg to learn about nanoscience, and I'm proud to say that several campers have told us their goal is to come to Virginia Tech. Experiences like this show young minds the possibilities that lie ahead. The College of Science also performs some less obvious but just as important outreach. One example is our Statistical Applications and Innovations Group, SAIG, pronounced SAGE. It even sounds like adding wisdom to your work, and this is exactly what they do. This is a group of faculty and students from the Statistics Department. They're available to help anyone at Virginia Tech who's conducting research, and they also partner with industry. They can help you with experimental design, with analysis, with communicating your results. I wish we had time to mention every great thing you're doing in your work. I want to let you know how critical you're sharing your work with the wider university community and those outside the university is. Getting the word out about what you do is crucial. As my dad used to say, if you cannot be seen and heard, it doesn't matter how great you are. We want the College of Science to be seen, and we want the College of Science to be heard. We're going to enhance our communication even more this year as we adapt our college and departmental websites to the new university website infrastructure. We absolutely must extend our outreach. We're having meaningful impact with our research. Our awards have increased by 40% in the last 2 years. President Sands highlighted your success in his State of the University address last month. Finally, I think we have to change the way we think about Virginia Tech. Virginia Tech is more than just Blacksburg. Virginia Tech is in every county in the Commonwealth. Two places that the College of Science is turning dotted line connections to Blacksburg into bold, solid connections are the National Capital Region and Roanoke. Let me tell you a little bit about what we're doing. In the National Capital Region, we're on course to duplicate our applied statistics master's degree next fall, and we'll spin off other educational opportunities such as certificates in the future. We look to you to help enhance our impact in the nation's capital. We can work with you to set up a tech talk in Arlington. We can arrange a guest lecture. We could coordinate a dinner where you can speak with alumni about your work and they can support your work. With respect to Roanoke, we are very fortunate to have a large contingent of talented faculty and staff in our college who are based in Roanoke. We are enhancing our connections to the absolutely beautiful campus there. For example, we're building health analytics and biostatistics capabilities in Roanoke. We want and need to do more. We want to be bold. Think, how can we expand our educational and research capabilities in Roanoke beyond what is happening? Virginia Tech is well established in Western Virginia. Let's take over the rest of the state. So I'm open to ideas. Come to my dean's office hours, stop by my office, send me an email. I would love to hear your innovative ideas and suggestions. So remember the beginning of this talk, the strength of science, the importance of science, the beauty of science, the importance of the Virginia Tech College of Science, the importance of you. Let's together continue to produce science leaders who discover, create, inspire, and inform. Let's continue to share the importance and beauty of science. Let's make a difference, and let's make an impact. Thank you very much.
For a glimpse of the future of the College of Science at Virginia Tech. And thank you all for attending. Please join us at the atrium for refreshments and continued conversation with Dean Morton.
Thank you.